Okay, hi guys. Gonna do my SOB rookie account. I'm gonna start off with this would be my better account of all of them. And the reason is to try and get some yardages down where I maybe don't need the lesser ball guide. I'll have the spins down and stuff. So on this first hole, I tried this earlier. I have an APOC 2 and I'm gonna try and send it and get it there. If I'm able to do that, then I probably will be able to find an extra mile shot on my other ones. So we're going to give it a go. If I'm able to, I came up short with 2 backspin in the qualifier. And I'm just going to try this once. If I don't like the look of it, then I'll just go back because I've been sinking the ones from the fairway as well, but only I would say 3 out of 6 or 4 out of 6, something like that. But if we're able to get this just on the green or on the fringe, then it's just 100% shot. So if I'm able to reach with this club, then I'm going to try and maybe play a slice with the extra mile, just because I don't have the curl. So we'll give it a go. So we're going to play Berserker, extra mile. I'm going to put the yellow ring stretched out sort of in the right side of the rough there. Okay, like that. I think that's what I did in the qualifier. I'm going to play all the right, and this time I'm going to play 2 top. Last time I played 2 back, and I ended up sort of in the first bunker, but right at the end of the first bunker. So we'll try this and give it a go. And it looks like it's going to come up a little short again. Okay, so that's really close though. So now we know with that guy about 2.5 topspin. So we're going to write that down. Okay, so when I looked it up too, the extra mile has 3 that I have. I think it was an extra mile 4 maybe. I think has 3 yards more distance. 1 sec here, concentrate on one thing at a time. Okay, good. So the extra mile has 3 yards more distance than this APOC. However, I'm probably going to have to play a bit of slice. This APOC has 76 curl. I'm going to have to check the extra mile out when I get onto that account. But I'm assuming I'm probably going to have to play a power slice, and if I do play, I will have to play less backspin, so maybe a little less than 2. But we'll check that out. And if we're able to get this, first of all, if I get into the bunker, I sank that shot anyway yesterday. So if I'm not, you still have a shot at sinking it. But if I'm able to just to put this somewhere around the green all the time and then just sink the chip, that's going to be a big edge on the field. Okay, so hole 2. It's interesting. I had this shot getting pretty close and put it on the channel, and I just saw Erlich Gavik sort of playing the same shot, but he's not playing the wind arrow. I saw him play plus 25. So I'm going to give that a go. I saw him drill it. If you haven't checked him out before, Erlich Gaming, Erelic, does some good rookie and pro content. Nice guy. So check him out. Hit subscribe. Much better graphics and detail than me. I wish I knew how to do that stuff, but I am a techno idiot. So I'm going to go navigator. I'm going to go max plus 5 with arrow. Or no, I'm going to do his shots, right? Max plus 25, no arrow. It works out to be about the same. So let's see here. Power 1 ball. Oops, I got to buy the fucking things. Jesus. All right. 4 down, 1 left. Your ball guide's going to be sort of just above this rough line and go right at it. Sort of left edge. Okay, so 2-2 is 1-7. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Let's see, this should be pretty close. Okay, so I think I sort of went mostly at the hole. I got to go a little more left edge, and I think that's a pretty good shot. So backbone, max plus 25, 4 down, 1 left, and aim left of, like, just, you know, probably on the left edge, and you'll probably be good there. Okay, so for hole 3, I'm going to play with a katana. I'm going to play with a rock. You can play with a quasar, whatever. It's just I originally played this with a katana, and that's where my numbers came from. So that's what I'm playing with. This shot here, so I want to hit a sniper on my second shot. If you have a low-level sniper, then it doesn't really matter. You can do a shot like he's doing and go further down the fairway, and it might be easier for you to drop a long iron. On this one, I have a sniper 7, so I want to play back, and that's where my numbers have come from. So then I can use now the sniper on my lower level accounts and sort of know my landing area and my spin, even though I don't have the better ball guide. So hopefully I can help you here with a sniper shot. I think it's a better shot than the going too far. Now the trick to the shot is just not driving it too far. If you get aggressive or whatever, you know, this is no good to try and cut the corner. It doesn't do you any good to cut the corner here. So what I've been doing is coming up here, see so I want the +0 mark, okay, and I'm going left with only 1 topspin, okay, and see, it's going to cut the corner for me. So I'm actually going to bring it back. I want to make sure, I'm going to bring it back another ring. I want to make sure that I'm in this sniper zone and not going too far, okay, and I'm going to aim about there. So 3-7 with the wind arrow. It's going to be about 1 to 1. And we'll write this yardage down. Hopefully we're around the 302 mark and not too far. 302 or further will be good. 298, perfect. So at 302, okay, so at 302, I think I was in the complete min. So I'm gonna go 3 backspin. Maybe something that looks like this. See the little sticky, there's a sticky spot right in, maybe in there. Let's try 1 left and 3 back. See, just a minute. Okay, let's see how this works out. Okay, perfect. Okay, so sorry about that. Cindy walked out here and needed something while I was doing that. So what I did there, okay, was I knew I wanted my bounce on the fringe with about 3 backspin, and then I'm looking for the sticky spot. When I found the sticky spot, now I'm playing with the side spin to line it up with the hole. So when you're moving the ball guide like left and right, and then you see the little wiggle, then that's your spot. Now you're in the spot. Now you want to move your side spin to get it at the hole. So that's what I did there. So that was 298 equaled 8% slider with wind arrow. And I would say I was even plus, you know, not quite plus 0.1. It said 2.1, but I played it about 2.2. So I'm going to put plus 0.1 or less. And now we've got, so that's, see, the important part about that is now when I have a Sniper 4, and I'm not going to be able to see the wiggle, I'm still going to be able to sort of get it in that zone. So what's important here, I should have put watch there. Let's take one quick peek at it. Because this is going to be a huge drop. If you can get that one, you know, you're one up on the field, and it gives you a little leeway if you do something wrong. So let's take a quick peek. Okay, so shot number 2. So we were 298 off the tee. And I'm pretty sure I pulled up 2-2 here. So let's take another look. So 3 down I started, you'll see here, like a half right. Okay, and now, see, I'm looking for the little wiggle zone. And see, I'm looking, see, there it is there. So now I see the little wiggle in there. Okay, so now I know I have to go left spin. So I try half a left and see there, and now I'm still right of the hole. So I know I need to go even a little more left now. Let's see. Right in, okay, so that looks good. I think I should have probably went a touch more right with a little more left spin, but I mean, we are right in the hole there. I would say that's a 2-2, not a 2-1, or closer to 2-2. I just wanted one more thing. Let's watch where that last bounce is. If the last bounce, I believe, should have been lined up on the fringe. So let's make sure of that. See there, that last bounce on the fringe there. So let's see, make sure that that's where it is, because it's going to be important for me on my lower level accounts to know where that bounce is, because that's sort of the important part here. So I'm a little above. Let's see, yep, that's a little above, right in between that yellow and dark square, and it looks like I'm about, you know, a quarter of a ring inside that fringe line. So I'm going to write that down too. So quarter ring on green. Perfect shot. Okay, perfect. Okay, next. Okay, so this whole hole 4 has been pissing me off in every division. I can't seem to get this hole. I've gotten real close. I've been around the hole. I've been over the hole. Anyway, so my notes are saying half down, 1 to the right, and just playing a mid number. So 2-3 with the Goliath. I'm just going to play it 1 ring. I'm playing it red ring to rough. Like that. 1 right and half down. And I'm going to aim at right edge there. Okay, so see, the weight is great. Now the problem is when I aimed more right, then it stayed out there another time. So that went a whole green square right. So let's see where it is. So the pin is right on the end of that dark square. So now we know, I'm going to say near the end of that white column to the right of the hole is going to be our aiming point on the next one. So aim at right end of white column right of hole. Perfect shot. And we'll try that on the next one. And I have a feeling I'm gonna have to bring it more in. The weird thing is there's a couple little sticky spots in the green that'll sort of get, but it doesn't seem like any of them go after the hole. This is a tough hole. Okay, so for hole 5, I'm gonna try and dial one in with a. I'm gonna play. Let's see here. Do I have enough? So I might have to play a QB. Let's see here. See how much topspin we have. So I only want about 2.5 topspin. All the left. I'm using this power 5 ball, and the reason is for my second shot. I want to be able, if I can get something going at the green. Let's see here. Something I'm gonna play in about there. We're gonna say 3-0 that way. And we're right in the min, so you got to be careful not to pull too much here. So I'll play about 2-9. So we're right in the min, so I'm going to take a little power off, a little curl, and we'll write this yardage down. I just want one crack at this hole, which will give me an idea on the lower level counts, and then I can ball down too. I can come down to a kingmaker. Okay, so let's see if we can get a look at this. This is really close to being the shot sort of that I want, so I'm going to play all the right I can. Let's see if we can get more. See, the problem is playing too much top. That's what we want. Something, see, in there like that. So that's our max line there. So I'm going to try playing something back here. I don't know, let's give it a shot. So 5-0 thing, I think we're -10. I'm going to play this about 5-6. Oh, fuck. Almost ran out of time. That was pushing it a bit. See, that's too hot. Too fucking hot with that topspin. It's just such a strange shot. So I don't know if this is going to be able to get dialed in with it. The problem is where I was. Now, first of all, I can blast it with my Apoc 2 off the tee and try and get one way down there. That's a no-brainer, okay? I'm trying to set it up where I can get something with my babies, and I just don't think, you know, we're going to be able to get this one dialed in. If I want to be able to use a Titan or something on my second shot. You can't dial it in with a fucking big dog or a cat. So I think the shot is just going to be, you know, just playing a Titan or whatever, even with a lower level club, get it somewhere there and then just curl it, you know, try and get it in the middle of the green with maybe a little even a backspin, like shoot it hard with backspin and then hope it, you know, you can find, you know, get lucky or find a little funnel. There is, if you get the right speed on this hole, it will roll towards the hole. From every side, from the right side, the left side, everything. It's just a matter of getting the speed right. So this is a work in progress. I don't expect to be able to get this one, but it is an easy eagle. But the experiment is over because this ball is a really nice ball, and I don't want to be blowing it in rookie on a, you know, on something that I'm not going to be able to sink. Okay, so that's my thoughts for that hole, and we'll go on to hole number 6. Okay, so for hole 6, I'm playing the same shot that I've played since the very first round. So I'm just playing all the right with 2 back, because that's all I got. And we're just aiming at the fringe line here. You just want to make sure, if I can get in there, that it's sort of lined up. So I need to push up just a touch. We're playing max +10, 3-0 is 1-5. And we just want to bump it onto the fringe and onto the green. I'm going to touch a right curl there just to try and straighten it out towards the hole. So see there, it just clips the rough nicely, you know, and it's just a simple little shot. You can try and play a little more curl there and go after the hole, but I prefer not to because it'll change my distance. The rough line just over the bunker where we're playing isn't straight, so I want to make sure that I'm hitting that landing area that I'm aiming for. Because this is just an easy chip anyway. Okay, so for hole 7, I'm playing a Navigator and a Goliath, 4 down and 1 left. And I was playing with the arrow, but I did the math on it. It looks like it's about mid plus 10. And I think the key to this one is adding, after I line it up, I'm going to add a little bit of left spin. So 4 down and 1 left. I'm going to come into here, and I want the ball to bounce on before that fringe there. And I'm going to line up with my grid line here. Okay, so something like that. And now I'm going to add, so I'm going to be 4 down. I'm going to add about 0.3 left. So 3-9 at mid plus 10 is 1-9. Oh, fuck. So I've got to add a touch more left, or pull a little, maybe pull a little more. I think I'm going to look at that replay to see my pull, because I didn't like where I started from. We'll take another look at it. Okay, so let's take another peek here. I didn't like the way I think I adjusted. Now, I also noticed I was on a power 2 ball setting. So 3-9 plus 10 with the power 1 ball. So we went 4 down and 1 left. So the 1-9 stayed the same. So let's see here. So we lined it up. See how I'm a little right there of the pin. So I want to bring it back to move a little left, see, in there. Okay. So we're lined up pretty good there. I could have probably brought it back a little more. Now I added that 0.3 that we talked about. Now this is where I'm concerned, is that I didn't line up. I don't think I was right in the middle of the bullseye here, and I knew that when I did it. Let's see. Well, it's not too bad. So 1, and that's, I wouldn't say that was 1-9. I would say that's closer to 1-8. Okay, which is going to make it stick a little bit out to the right, but I still think even the 0.1 wouldn't have been enough. But let's take a peek here. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go mid plus 10 plus 0.2, and I'd rather see if I can get it on the other side of the hole, and we can adjust from there. So mid plus 10 plus 0.2, and we'll try that next time, but we're getting close. Okay, so for hole 8, I'm using a rock, and I'm using a Titan, and the reason I'm using a Titan is because I'm going to try again to get this rough bump down. I've been getting real close with it. If I don't start sinking it soon, I might try the bounce over. I'm playing max right with only 1 top, okay? I'm playing left ring to rough there with about a ring north of the rough on the bottom. So red ring in the left rough, and then about a ring up from the bottom there. I'm playing straight up with the arrow, 3-0. It's about 3-1. I'll play it 1-1. Play it 3. And hopefully we can get to about 305, 306. That might be a little further, maybe 308, 306. Okay, perfect. Okay, so from 306, I'm going to play max minus 0.1. So 2.8. So we're going to have a 1.4 adjustment. I'm going 0.3 back, roughly, and a sliver right. So something that looks like that. See, to me that still looks like too much. Let's go one back to see what this looks like. Let's try that. Okay, and we're going to adjust 1/4. Oh wow, I should have left it at the 0.3. That's probably what, that looks like a good shot though. So we'll stick with that. Okay, so I think the trick there was the ball guide, like and it was going through the hole, and I think that's what happened last time, and I had a circle around it, and it's probably was a note to myself not to change it. So I actually wrote down, ball guide looks like it's going too far, don't change it. So unfortunately we came up short there, but the line sure looked really good, right? So at 306 and 309, I have max minus 0.1, and at 301, I have max written down. So that's something to work with there. If we can get the drop on this hole too, then we're really rocking. The bounce over looks like it's not a terribly hard shot if you don't feel comfortable with that one. I did try that one, I think once, but this rough bump looks like it's the way to go. Now I have a Goliath 7 which has a little bit more of a ball guide. If you have a lower level Goliath, just try and line up if you've got a grid line, or just try and eyeball that ball guide is going at the hole, and just trust that, trust that bounce. But you see where I landed there, that looks like it might be the way to drop. Okay, so for hole 9, I've got a good shot here. If you haven't seen it from the last videos, we're going to play a big topper power hook. So I've got a big topper 5, okay, which I played at 11 rings, and we'll go through that on the shot. Make sure you get I've got the Saturn in the bag, because you need the backspin. And I don't have an Amazon on this account. If you have an Amazon, get that in the bag. It doesn't matter what level. There's no ball guide, but it gets you the big backspin or topspin if you need it, if something goes wrong off the tee. So I recommend that, or a Tsunami instead of a Saturn, whatever you feel comfy with, but it's got all the backspin to hold the green. This is just going to be a much easier shot. Oh, I got to change my ball. Than laying up, and that second shot on the layup isn't a gimme. Like, I've seen lots of people going wrong on that. So any power 5 ball will do. I'm going to use this guy here because it's got side spin more than the Berserker. But a Berserkers are fine, or a 225 should be fine. So what we're going to do, I'll show you here, is I got this pretty down the last time on all the accounts. Okay, we'll wait till he shoots. So here you can see, here's Buddy's layup. Oh, I was just going to say, even if he put it in the fairway, the second shot, like a big dog shot or whatever, is no money shot. So what I'm doing here, power 5 ball, stretch it out to max, yellow or white ring to the left rough line there. Okay, and max left, and then put max top on it. Okay, so from this point here, okay, so with this guy, I'm planning to play about 11 rings. Okay, so just make sure you're pushed up into the max. So there's 1 ring. Okay, and there's 11. Now, if you've got a big topper 1 or 2, it's only 8 rings, and a 3 or 4 is about 10 rings. Okay, this guy almost flew. I almost missed the whole pad last time, so I hope I don't do that. I actually went so far the last time, I was way up and had listen, we might get the same thing here. Let's see. Oh, we got the bad. See, if I hit the fairway there, I'm going way up the fairway there and past the bunkers, and you actually have a decent shot at the pin from there. But this won't be bad either. On this one, we can play on the right side and try and backspin it down the slope. Now, I don't expect to get an Alba. That would be a huge surprise. But the thing about the shot is that it's just an easy shot, where even if this guy landed in the fairway up here with like a quarterback layup or whatever is going on, that second shot is not, it's just not the easiest shot, where this shot is just money. So if if you've got some Power 5 balls you can spend on it, I would definitely suggest that this is a good time for it. Now this second shot, see how it's straight uphill, so you gotta be careful. I'm gonna take a look from where I'm hitting the ball. See how it's way uphill like that? So you gotta, I put -10 in, it might even be more than that. Okay, so let's see, that's my Saturn. And I can't play, the sniper I don't think has enough backspin to hold. So I gotta play back here, and I'm just gonna try and I'm just gonna hook one in there. Unfortunately, see the other shot when I went further, I could go at the hole with the Saturn, which was really neat. So I'm gonna aim on the right side of the pad with all the left. I'm gonna play about, let's see, what does 4 backspin look like? That looks about right. So 3-6 with the arrow, -10. I'm gonna play it about 1-7. And then I'm just gonna try and curl one in here. Just being on the green is what we want. No craziness with the bunkers or anything like that. Just something safe and simple. So that's a nice easy way to get an eagle on this hole. Okay, so back to hole 1. Had a good front, -15. This hole number 1, number 6 are the ones that'll get you to -14. Those ones we should be getting each time unless something goes wrong. And then it's just a matter of getting the other drops. We're getting close here. We got the Alba on 3, but can't expect that every time. But it would be really nice that we were getting real close on 9. We're getting close on 8. Or not 9. We're getting close on 8, and we're getting close on 7. Let's see here. So, if we can just get 1 and 6 and then get one of those other ones, now you're looking, at each 9, then you're looking at a -30. And that should bring, hopefully, a gold home. So let's see. So we're going to go again here. This time we're going to play a 2.5 top Berserker. So I have an APOC 2. I'm on my next one. I'm going to try it with an extra mile and probably a slice. But I'm going max right. And this time I'm going to play 2.5 top. Last time we did 2. Okay, and when I'm stretched out to max, I got the yellow ring at the rough line. So that's my landing spot. We're going to go max right and hit it perfect. So let's see if this extra little topspin will get us out though. This looks short too. Wow, that's interesting. So last time we played 2 and we had the same sort of shot, right? Actually, last time might have even been it was a little further right perhaps. So I don't know why I didn't get as far right this time. Maybe the wind angle changed a bit. So I might have to think about changing my lineup there to yellow ring, maybe in the rough, to get it more right. And I think we're going to have to go now. So I got written down here 2.5. I guess next time I'm going to try 3. I'd rather be a little deep and in the fringe than screwing around with that bunker. So maybe 3's the way to go, even maybe 3.5. See, behind the green there, you got all sorts of room. So hopefully we can sink our chip here. The magic of the Firefly. Yeah, see, this shot looks, well, maybe it's about the same as last one. It was something like this last time. So I'm just going to go right edge a little through it. Because my bounce zone isn't too far from, even inside the hole a little bit. It should be fine. I always get worried about hitting great right with that club because I'll miss. Oh, wow. How's that even possible? How is it even possible when I'm hitting the ball 4 yards in the air that it would take it out a cup and a half? That's just fucking nonsense. Complete nonsense. Okay, anyway. That's no good. So, but the key to this shot, though, is just get it somewhere up closer than this shit anyway. But I don't know how the hell that missed. An Endbringer would definitely be a better club on that with 100% accuracy, but I don't get that. I mean, I was right on the right edge. and hitting the ball about 4 to 5 yards in the air. And it moved at a cup and a half with 4 miles per hour wind is beyond my comprehension. I don't fucking get that. All right, so let's see if we can get number 2 now. Pretty close on the last one. I like this adjustment. Been playing 4 down, 1 left since hole 1, and I'm getting closer and closer. So let's take a look here. So 3-8. 4 down, 1 left, going right at the hole, bit left edge. Going right again. Fuck me. That even missed more right than last time. And I went more left. So that's a work in progress still, I guess. I was sure I was going to drain it this time. Okay, we'll keep digging for that one. Okay, so back, we got this on the front 9. So we're going to go back to where we were. The 0 mark. Max left with only 1 top with a katana, okay, to get us that extra spin. And I was about, I'd say about there-ish. So that's our +0 mark. I'm going to come back just a touch. Okay, and I think we were 1 to 1. Let's just make sure. 3-2, the wind arrow. Yeah, about 1 to 1. 298 was sort of our magic spot. We want to be back further. You don't want to go too far unless you want to hit a long iron. Or you can play a marlin ball, will keep you back, but you won't get this left little side spin action that you don't have to curl. But if you have a marlin, you can curl it a little bit around the corner, but not too much, just a touch. So that's 303. Okay, so at 298, we were 8%. So now we're 303, which is 5 yards further, so I'm going to play this next one at 18%. So 303 equals 18%. This is sort of a topic of debate among people online about if each yard is 2% or 2.5%. I play at 1%, but anyway, we'll see how this next one works out. So you can play a shot like this guy and try and hook one way down there, and then that'll leave you a little, see what happened here is you hit the rough, and then play like a Goliath or a backbone. And I want to be able to hit my sniper, so I've got the, I've got the ball guide. Okay, so last time we were about 3 down. I think we ended up about 1 left, but we're just going to look for our spot in here. So we were... Okay, so see, that's my sticky spot there. So, and I'm a little right of the hole, so I'm going to add a little left spin. And now I'm in the funnel there and at the hole. I'm going to add maybe even a touch more left. So 3 there. Let's see what that looks like. So that looks like our spot there. Okay, so 2-6 at 2-6 with arrow. Oh, where am I here? 18%. Fuck, I'm running out of fucking time. Oh no. I didn't realize the time was running out. Now I'm gonna miss this fucking shot. It was gonna fucking go in, I swear. What an idiot I am. Get in the hole because you love me. Hit that funnel, baby. There we go. Oh, it's gonna ring around. Anyway, you can see that that's a good shot. I'm talking away and losing track of time. I didn't even get my proper... What should I have been pulling there? So 2-6 with the arrow at 18%. Would have been 2-5. I think I might have pulled less than that, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that was bad. but I think those numbers look right, and I'm hopefully showing you something good about the ball guide there. Okay, so that's too bad. I got fucking work calling me and everything all at the same time. I like that shot though, so I hope you guys learned something about when you find the funnel and then just moving your left and right spin. That looked like a good shot. The adjustment I'm sure was probably wrong. I'm not even going to go back. I like the shot. Okay, so number 4, we're going to go Navigator, I believe, and we are going with, we need a Goliath. There we go. So we were close on, well, not close, but we have something to aim at anyway now on this one. So we got the Goliath in, and we're just playing power 1 ball, and we're just playing at mid, whatever it is, and just playing at mid. It seems to be a good weight. Okay, so I'm going half back and 1 right. This time I'm going to aim in the white column. I was red ring sort of to rough, and this time I'm going to aim to the right side of that white, or the lighter column there. See there? So that's going to be my spot. So this time we're just going to go 2-9. This time we're a little higher. We were 1 ring, I think, last time. So 1-3 for rings. Turn it around this way, make it a little easier. Okay, so we're coming in really close there. So that was near the right side of that column. So now we know we're going to go right to the end of that column. So I'm going to write that in for next time. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, oh yeah, I wanted to let's look at something quick here. And the reason is if you've got a lower level Goliath, and I forgot because it was important for my accounts, excuse me, is where the bounce is, because I'm not going to have the ball guide the same as going up the column like that. So let's take a peek and see where the bounce is on the green here and where the ball guide's pointed to. When I get to there, okay, the bounce seems to be just inside the fringe line there, pointed in that direction. Okay, so see the bounce is actually at the end of the fringe. So that's for the weight. And then if we can keep that angle, we'll have to see on, I think I have like a Goliath 4 on the other accounts, or a 3. So we'll have to take a peek at that. But that's something to work with there. Okay, so the 5th hole I've sort of given up on the Alba. Unless I can do something funky with this club. I'm going to try something, and I won't probably be able to do it on my other accounts. Let's see what I have for balls here. I don't have many balls. Except for that one, which I can't use. Not much for power balls, so I'm going to have to use this one. And I'm going to see if I can smash one down the fairway. Let's give it a whirl. This might be our last hope with this account to try and get one in a range where maybe we have some sort of shot. Because I just don't think I can play it with the other accounts. The bounce over is the simple shot. I would play bounce over Titan. You know, if you need a bigger 3-wood, you probably don't. I'm with even a lower level sniper, you should be able to just smash one on the green and take your eagle. You're just gonna don't leave it on the front of the green on this hole, because you might have a putt you can't reach. Well, let's see what this guy's doing. This guy's trying to smash a Thor's hammer too, you know, which might be the equivalent of like an extra mile. Let's see here. Well, that wasn't bad. But let's see, he's too far right though. See, now the trees are going to be in his way because he doesn't have the curl. I've got an APOC too, so this will be the only account I think I can try this shot on. So I'm going to play backspin and all the left spin I can. I've only got 2 backspin. This probably will still go too far. Yeah, this looks nuts. This looks fucking crazy. Let's try it anyway. So I want to say I'm going to put blue ring to that bunker. And I'm going to go 15 rings. Oh, am I going to hit the tree? I might hit these trees. Yeah, I don't like this shot either. Fuck. Okay, so I don't think I'm playing any of this. Oh, let's just try it. Let's whack it with a bunch of curl and see where we get to. I'm pretty sure I can reach anyway. I just hope I don't go in the bunker. I was actually trying to hit great left there. Hopefully it doesn't put me in the rough. Well, that's pretty good. So I can't hit that shot either, though, because that's going to go in the bunker. I was actually trying to hit great left, but not that much great left. It just worked out. So I don't, this whole fucking, I hate this hole. I'm just going to lay up with a QB and a Titan and just smack just try and get left enough of these trees and just smash any wood onto the green. Maybe you'll get lucky, maybe you won't, but just take our eagle on this hole for rookie. For expert, it's a sinkable hole. I've heard in master it's sinkable hole. This one, I don't see it happening. I don't see getting dialed in. Oh, he hit the tree. See, that's the problem with going right and then trying to get funky. He should have just smacked a curl down. Okay, we got lucky. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. So that's the very min. Wow, are we ever in the min? I can't even play this. This fucking hole sucks ass, man. I hate this hole. I'm just gonna go something like that. I'm gonna get pushed out that way. I'm just gonna play a massive amount of underpower. Of course, great right. Woo, get down, baby. Yeah, this hole is just not. It's fucking rookie proof, I think. All right, we'll move on to number 6. Okay, so this hole again, hole 6. To me, this is one that we're gonna have to get all the time. I've only missed it once so far. Hopefully that doesn't jinx me. I'm going all the right, 2 back, and just playing it off the middle of the rough here. So I just want to make sure that if I curl it, that I'm far enough back. It's sort of glitchy, isn't it? Play something like that. Okay, so plus 10 with the APOC, 2-6 is 1-3. Just a little bit of curl. I'll play a little. I'm going to try maybe just for fun a little more curl. If I fuck it up, I fuck it up. It's only the qualifying round. We had a good front 9. Great left. Actually, it's a good thing I curled it more with a great left, I guess. So just hit that rough for me. There we go. So that actually probably would have been a pretty good shot if I hit it perfect, I think. When I hit great left previously on this, lining it up, I went in the bunker. There's a little V there where that rough line is. So that's the part to be sort of careful about. If you want to just, doing what I'm doing is being very aggressive. If you want to just make sure you're hitting that rough and getting on the green, that's probably smart. I mean, the chances of me sinking this are like 0 anyway. You would sink this shot, I don't know, 1 out of 1,000 probably. Okay, so we'll move on to hole 7. Okay, our opponent missed his chip there. Everyone's giving games away. I think I must be on a pretty good roll here. Let's see where we're at. 24 in a row, wow. Okay, so for hole 7, we're playing, let's see here. What did I have in qualifying? 14 is pretty good. And now we're We need to get another, hopefully we can get one more drop here. What's the top score in this prize? It was 30. That's a good score. Okay, so for hole 7, we're going Goliath. Where do I have a Goliath? Oh. Okay, there. We're going to go Goliath. We're going to go Navigator. We are going 4 down and 1 left, bouncing before the fringe. We're playing at mid plus 10, lining it up. Gonna add a little left spin after that, and we're gonna add mid plus 10 plus 0.2 this time. And hopefully, I would love it even if I'm left edge. I keep leaving it on the right edge no matter how I pull it or how much more spin I put on it. I keep ending up on that right edge. So hopefully that 0.2 this time is going to be, because I think it's 0.1 too much. So let's take a look. We're 4 down, and we are, what did I say? 4 down and 1 left. We're Goliath. We're power 1 ball, 2, 4, plus 10. We're going to land before the fringe and line that ball guide up with the hole like that. Now I'm going to put 0.3 more on that spin. And we're going to play mid plus 10 plus 0.2, which is going to be max actually. So 1, 4 we're going to play it. That's even 1, 5. If this goes right of the hole, then there's something really wrong. Because I actually pulled too much there, but it was too late to fix it. Okay. Ooh, it's going. Oh, wow. See that start going to the right there? If I had pulled the 1, 4, that was going in. So there we go. We've got our adjustment. Mid plus 10 plus 0.2. That looks really, really good. So what I did is I went 4 down and 1 left. Got my, aimed it right at that end of the ball guide, aiming it right at the pin. Make sure that that last bounce is before the fringe into the dark area. Then I added 0.3 to my spin to the left. Okay, so I ended up 4 down and 1.3 left. And then was mid plus 10 plus 0.2, which on this ended up being max, and which will probably be right around there, I would assume, with this low wind. So that's cool. We like that. I think that's going to go in. And that was really nice. You see when it was coming to the hole, it started going back towards the hole, even after I pulled it too much. So I like that shot. That's good. This is going to start going down, I'm sure of it. Okay, so for hole 8 again, we're doing rock. We're doing Titan. And the reason for the Titan is we're going to go for the rough bump on the second shot. I've got my note here with a big circle saying when ball guide looks like it's too much, leave it, you jerk off. So if that's not a reminder, because I think I reminded myself the first time, I didn't have the glaring lights. Okay, so what I'm doing again is max right, 1 top, left to rough, and about a ring north of the bottom rough there. So something sort of like that. Okay, so 3-9 with arrow, with a rock. It's 4-2, so I'm going to play it about 4-1. Hopefully get to our mark again here. That looks pretty good. That looks like the longer one, maybe 308. Oh, no, 306 again. So the 306 was pretty consistent. So we're going to be max minus 0.1. Okay, so we're playing no elevation, just a Goliath. 4-5 is max, and we said minus 0.1 at 306. So we're going to play it 2-4. I am going 0.3 down and just a sliver of right. So something like that. The ball guy's gonna look like it's going through the hole, and we're gonna fucking leave it this time. Like that. Right at it. 2-4. See if we can drain this one time, baby. Get up there. Wow, it's still short. That's fucking unreal. Huh. Maybe I gotta change to max minus 0.2. I'm gonna look at my landing area there, see how much. It looks like I landed further down the hill, and I'm getting like a pop-up bounce. Okay, now the big topper special. So again, on this hole, just make sure you got Saturn or Amazon in the bag if you're in the rough. If you don't have something that's just got backswing, Tsunami for instead of a Saturn, whatever. So all the left we can with max top. Starting with the white ring, left rough line. Okay, so and this one I'm playing 11 rings, so there's one. Actually, this one I'm maybe 1.5. I don't know. There's 1.5, and now the 10. So I'm playing 11.5 this time with the 5. So the 1 to 2 big topper is 8 rings. 3 and 4 big topper are 10 rings. This one I'm gonna play 11.5 this time because it came up a little left on me. Yeah, still snagged the rough there, huh? Anyway, this will leave us that easy Saturn shot again. Okay, so I wonder if I could. Yeah, I don't have enough room to come back. Okay, I was wondering if I could. Well, that's so far back down here. Let's try it. I'm gonna just rough bump a sniper in here somehow. Sniper minus 10 at 4-1. Rate in the min is 3-1. Something like that. Trying to curl it around. So that's a safe shot too. If you're in between clubs, you can just rough bump a sniper there. Just make sure you put the minus 10 in. That's a straight uphill shot, that one. It might even be like a minus 15. It's pretty far uphill. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I don't know what I ended up here. Maybe minus 29. I didn't screw up 6. I didn't screw up 1. Or no, I did screw up 1. So that means I got 13 and 15. So I think I got 28. But this looks like, there's a 31, 2, 3 out there. I mean, if we can get number 7 and 8 along with 1 and 6, even if 7 and 8 come half the time, number 2 looks like something I'll get number 2 eventually. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Feedback's always good. If you've got a shot that's going down for you, make sure you share it. And we'll talk to you soon.